So what's up, guys? Welcome back. Today I'm in Colorado near Vail and Beaver Creek and all of that. I found a place on a map that I wanted to check out that it's proved to be a pretty good location. There are a few drawbacks so far that I've experienced, but it's not bad at all. And it's within like a 10-15 minute drive of some snowboarding and skiing. And I'm pretty sure it's open year round. I saw no gates or any signs or anything like that. So there's a fire ban going on right now. When I got here, there were some flags inside the fire pits all around, but I don't use a fireplace, so I got my own wood burner stove. It's a good spot to get in. Yeah, I mean, any vehicle can make it here to the campsite. Now you get down into like this one, when I got here, it wasn't bad at all, but you can see here, it's all been rutted up now because when I got here, I wasn't paying attention or thinking about it. All this was snow. And as the snow melted, it all drained and literally went straight underneath my tent. So I set my tent up downhill and it just all went straight underneath my tent, through my tent and on the other side. So luckily I'd used a ground tarp when I set up this time. I don't always do that. But yeah, it's something to keep in mind if you're coming here during a muddy time is even those campsites over there, they kind of got soft ground. So if it gets wet and muddy, it's going to get muddy. That being said, those are pretty level and tame and a little more hard packed, I believe. So I don't think you can have as much rutting or anything like that over here as you do over here. The campsite itself is good. The phone signal is okay. It does kind of cut out here and there. I have a Visible, which is Verizon, but for the most part, it works just fine to do what I need to do. I can stream YouTube on it and all that good stuff. You can see I'm having to dodge the mud here. So it does come with like a little creek that runs right beside the campsite. It's been frozen over since I got here. I did hatch it away a little hole so I get some fresh water and bathe myself. There's probably about 4 or 5, 6 more campsites on this, just a little bit further down the road. Those are the more level ones that I was talking about. If you go to the end of this road, it looks like it's private property. I saw some signs and just turned around. I didn't want to trespass. But going out, it's probably about 2-3 mile drive in on a dirt road, which is very tame. Like I said, any vehicle can get here. You probably might want some 4-wheel drive if you're going to come down in some of these campsites like this one, but you can manage without it, I'm sure. But there's also 2 roads that split off and go off into the backcountry. So there's going to be some campsites and stuff back there too. I haven't been exploring, but I can almost guarantee there's some campsites and stuff back there too. No facilities, so pack it in, pack it out, all that good stuff. It's just BLM backcountry land, so I mean nobody's gonna mess with you back here. You got some locals that kind of live in the area and will come and talk to you every once in a while. It was a party spot this weekend. Last weekend it was quiet. This weekend there was people over here drinking and hollering and hooting all night, which doesn't bother me. I don't hear much inside my Jeep when I go to sleep at night. Yeah, this Bocco Mountain, I believe is the name of it. Good place to post up if you're in town for some skiing and stuff and you just kind of want a remote location where no one's going to mess with you. Some FYI information too for people that live like I do. There's a couple of rest areas and scenic stops in the area as well that you could probably use to vehicle camp at, that you could jump around and no one would ever even know you're here. There's a rest area in Edwards that's in the middle of town. There's a scenic area right before Edwards. There's a scenic area right up the road from, like, heading west from Edwards. There's several areas that you could just kind of post up and hide out, and no one's going to mess with you if you want to come over here and snowboard. That being said, too, it's kind of closer to the edge of the mountain, so a lot of that snow, you can get away from it if you go further west a lot of the times. At least my experience. Yeah, there's a little bit of trash on the ground here. I did pick up some, but I'm not going to pick it all up. I mostly picked up around my campsite. But yeah, it's been a good spot. Like I said, the mud was the worst case, and it's kind of going away now. Possibly packing up today because it's finally dry enough that I may not stay any longer and be packing up in wet, muddy snow, you know. So I might leave out and go to back to Mississippi or something. I don't know yet. I came here to snowboard and there's been no snow, but the snow's about to come next week. But now I'm not ready to snowboard. Now I'm not feeling like snowboarding, so I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'll jump up and do an aerial view. And if you got anything out of this, like and subscribe.